All right, in this lightning talk, I would like to share with you how book cradles have evolved over the last 20 years since I've been at the Folger. A lot of work has been done before my time, and the Folger has a long exhibition history. Conservation has always been extremely involved in the design, aesthetics, and installation of the exhibitions, and conservation had a really big input how things could, should, or would look like. I will not talk about book mechanics and where the stress points are, or even how they are measured and produced. I would encourage you to purchase Buchstützen für geöffnete Bücher in Ausstellungen bei Hanka Gerhold und Michaela Brandt. The Folger Shakespeare Library in Washington, D.C., maybe you've heard yesterday, opened in 1932, and since then has always exhibited books. It's hard to see, it's an old picture, but on the right-hand side, I don't know if you can make out, those are books. And they are opened at 180 degrees, propped up on a pedestal. Most likely, I can't make it out, just standing up on a pedestal lip. Of course, as in many other places, museum board display cradles were made. The material would be scored, folded, and adhered to create the tailored shape for the book. For books which needed a more upright tilt, benchmark cradles were used. The stand is made, or they still are used here and there. The stand is made from brass, and the plexi sides come in various sizes. All parts are reusable. However, the cradles are not very stable. For heavier or larger books, they easily get front heavy and fall over. So we always had to add a weight to the stand to ensure stability. And then came Vivac. And don't make me say the word polyethylene, terephthalate, glycol, PETG short, or Vivac, as many people know it. I was introduced decades ago by an Italian conservator to this fantastic material. It can bend hot, cold, and offered an alternative to museum board. And in terms of cost, the two materials were comparable. This is what something looked like. Maybe not the best example, but it looked a little clunky, large legs. The sides produce quite a bit of glare when it's in the exhibition case. And in addition, the cradle cannot be reused because it's tailored to that one book. So there was simply a lot of waste. Then I thought, okay, I don't like the huge legs. What if we cut them off? That's what we did. We did cut them off, and by cutting them off, you actually save about 40% of the material, so less plastic. We like that. But then the question is, and now what? What is it going to sit on? Then a friend, colleague from the Morgan, she shared what they are doing in terms of cradles, and those are plexiglass custom cradles. They're outsourced to a vendor. However, you can pay an average price for something like this at $500. And that was definitely not an option to the Folger or for the Folger. Then we took that idea, we liked the look of it, and we tried to reproduce something like that. So out of 8-ply museum board, we made these bases, and I mean, they looked nice. However, it was just way too much work. We had to reinforce them, and then sometimes the walls would collapse if something was too heavy. So again, we decided we have to move on. And then we came up with that U-shaped powder-coated aluminum base, and it has 2 hinges, and the Vivac cradle can be attached to it. We're using double-sided tape that doesn't off-gas, it's very strong, and you only, excuse me, only need a little bit of it. So this is what they look like. And then we thought, good, that's great. However, we ran into the problem that we have them in 3 sizes, and when the height was right, the width didn't fit. So on bigger books or thicker books, sometimes it didn't work. So we made 8-ply bases again. And then we decided, well, why don't we make them adjustable? And so now we can make the different 3 sizes we have we can adjust the width of them. And this is what it looks like. It has the hinges. And it took me about 6 years to get here. And my goal is to actually create something that is fully reusable. I do it in phases. And, maybe, it will come at some point. This is what it looks like. And I have it here, actually, that cradle. What it looks like when the Vivac is in it. And next steps, adjustable tilt and support plates on the sides. Thank you.